Hi, it's good old Andre again, and I'm here to show you the last bits you need on your road towards FMV excellence with Charles Engine. In the first installment of these extra episodes, I want to show you connectors, which allow you to jump through different trees. I love how we named those. Anyway, I have prepared a sample scene here. It has been initialized, as we did previously with Charles Engine, and we have dialogues here. The first thing I want to show you is that you can work with multiple trees. So let's go to Edit in our dialogues object with dialogues component, and let's add some trees. I'll add 3 trees. So let's go with tree 1, tree 2, and tree 3. We want to populate those second and third tree the usual way. We will just add some video. So let's go and we'll add another video. And I will name those videos, because for using connectors it's good that you name your things. That's what the ID is for. So I will add a video that will be, I don't know, can't wait, and can't wait as an ID, so it's like, you know, pretty obvious what the video is about. And I will, okay, thank you. Okay, so that's it. So that's it. So that's it. And so that's it. Now we have 2 videos there, and we have our first tree. And I will do some, like, you know, stuff we did earlier, or we are all familiar with. So I'm gonna be, hey, how are you? That's my favorite line ever. I'm gonna go with a little fork there and 2 answers. Okay, before we delve into connectors, I want to show you one thing. Here in the dialogues component, I can actually specify which tree to start the dialogues with, right? So I will use those little arrows to shuffle through. And I can, you know, easily just like start with a tree number 3. And if I click edit, the edit view will respect the order. So that's, you know, one thing to keep in mind when you're like creating stuff and like moving around trees. It's not everything is set in stone. It's like easily editable. Anyway, I will return back to its like original position because we want to, you know, keep it in order. And now I want to add connectors. So suppose I have like two answers there, and like the first one could be can't wait. And yes, I have an offer for you. And the second will be like, okay, so that's it. And it would be like nothing much. Like we are being tough guys, right? Like not letting go any emotions. And I'll my fork, I'll add just like for the sake of, you know, be nice, the loop in the background. And now comes the fun part. Now comes the connector part. I can either create connector by right-clicking on the answer node, clicking connect, and then right-clicking and creating connector node, or I can just click plus and then right-click and convert my video node into connectors. So I have 2 connectors there. And the first thing is to choose the tree, the destination tree I want to end up in, and this is tree 2. And then I will select, according to their IDs, the nodes I want to end up in. So I can't wait. The second will be tree 3, and so that's it. But to make things a little more complicated, so suppose we have like another fork there with like another 2 videos. Let's suppose we have like a more convoluted project or whatever, and I want to like, so that's it is, you know, there, okay. Sure I can, so far so good. So that's it. So let's suppose the video is there. And there's like another video, sure I can, okay, bye, let's go. Okay, this is for just for showing off and for showing the things. And now suppose we want to like jump right in between this tree, and that's for the IDs for. Let's suppose I'm very, you know, strict with my naming conventions, so I can, you know, rename the stuff. Okay, let's hang my inbox. And now I can jump right, like wherever I want in the tree, as long as my ID is correct. So I'll go with that, so that's it, and I will jump right into the tree. So I will just go into play mode and test it out.
Hello, how are you? I've got your email.
Okay, we've heard that before. And now I have two of those options, 2 of those dialog lines or answers. And now let's watch what happens. Again, mine, the 3 dots that are showing us where we are in the dialog structure. So I'll go with yes, I have an offer for you.
Wow, I can't
and now
wait.
Jumped, and we should see it in tree number 2, and it is there. So this was the first connector, but it was the more straightforward one. So let's try the other way around. I can always skip the videos with
Hello.
spacebar. And now I'm right there, and again, nothing much.
Well, so
And
that's
now
it.
I'm in the end.
Well, if
at
you're
the end
happy with
of
that, we can meet up in the
last
studio and
third
start
screen.
rolling.
So that was it. That's how connectors work. It's very straightforward, very useful for jumping around your structure, reusing the parts of interviews you used before. We actually use this technique a lot in Attentat 1942, for example, where you are like repeating a lot of interviews with the witnesses we have there, and instead of just like building the blocks again and again, we use connectors to mash them together and reuse those blocks. So that's one case you could be using connectors for. Anyway, it's a very handy tool. We add it to you, and thanks for watching. And in another part of this tutorial, I will show you what to use switches for, because they are super exciting.